Math anxiety is absolutely a for real thing. The students who I've had who have had math anxiety, and the student I'm thinking about in particular, it's debilitating. It's actually, they're paralyzed by the anxiety. They are so scared of the content, and they are not able to perform simply because they are terrified. We oftentimes have to talk students down when they get themselves worked up about math. And the math isn't easy. The math that they have to learn is pretty difficult stuff for students who have been out of school 20 or 30 years and maybe didn't even have algebra as an option when they were in school the first time. And math of any subject is cumulative. You miss any given piece of the puzzle and you are lost. You are completely lost. And at least that's been my experience with my students and the stories that they've told me. They got lost and nobody ever got them found. And again, it's like they have this puzzle and there's all sorts of pieces missing. So what ends up happening is what we try to promote in our program is that our students help one another. So if you have that particular skill, you're going to help somebody who doesn't have that skill. The way you understand it and the way that you can solve those problems and correctly might be the way that somebody else could understand the problem. And there's a lot of different ways you can solve any given math problem. And so giving a variety of ways and letting students choose the one that works for them is very helpful and allows them to have some control over their learning and match what their learning style is to what you're trying to get done. But that culture in the math classroom of being open, accepting, understanding that everybody has a different set of skills, nobody has all the pieces to the puzzle, that when they become comfortable with being uncomfortable and they become comfortable with knowing, okay, I don't know this and I need to know this, you end up being successful. I think sometimes our students feel almost ashamed that they're missing skills that third graders are learning in school now. And they get angry, and they're not necessarily angry at you as the teacher. So in that respect, you sort of have to learn not to take it personally. But they're angry because, one, they didn't get this while they were in school, but two, they don't have this skill set, and they should. They know that they should. And not only are they coming with their own life circumstances, they're coming with the baggage that they had from their previous educational experiences. And so sometimes just walking into a classroom, because school was such a horrible place for them to be, coming into this classroom setting is very difficult. And so we want to make sure that we're paying attention to their mental health aspect of this whole thing and trying to make it be much more low key, much more, we're not going to mow over you. You are where you are. We'll pick you up from there and we'll move you forward. And that's always been our mantra in our program. And it's working.